Hoggie's beer reviews. Hoggie's beer reviews.
What's going on, guys? Thanks for tuning in once again. This is another one of Hoggie's beer reviews, and this is my second of 3 IPAs that I'm drinking this week. As I told you in my last video, the review for Pliny the Elder, I'm doing 3 well-regarded, highly respected, big badass IPAs this week. The first one was Pliny, which was a beer mail sent to me by Mid-City 29 Lunatic. What's up, man? And now we're doing Furious from the Surly Brewing Company in Minnesota. Yeah. Furious and another beer from Surly, their Hell Lager, were sent to me by my man Nick, aka 200 Watt Walrus here on YouTube. He hit me up and said, hey man, you need to try some Surly. I said, hey man, they don't have it in Florida. He said, hey man, I'll send you some. So that's how that went. So Surly from Minnesota, this is really highly regarded. Surly's beers only come in cans, 16-ounce cans. I like what it says up top. It says, beer for a glass from a can. Cool little logo. Let's see. Let's read the back of the can real quick here. It says, get Surly, a tempest on the tongue or a moment of pure hop bliss. Brewed with a dazzling blend of American hops and Scottish malt, this crimson-hued ale delivers waves of citrus, pine, and caramel toffee. For those who favor flavor, Furious has the hop fire your taste buds have been screaming for. Alright, that makes it sound good, doesn't it? Alright, punching it up on Beer Advocate like we always do about this time. I told you this is a well-regarded beer, okay? On Beer Advocate, out of 1,157 total reviews, this thing gets an A. 1,100 A. That's pretty damn good. Of course, it's Surly Brewing in Minnesota. It's categorized as an American IPA. It's not a double IPA, just a standard American IPA at 6.2% alcohol by volume. Not much else to say. Brewed and canned by Surly Brewing Company, Brooklyn Center, Minnesota. All right. So yeah, man, Surly Furious beer, and I really like the can. That's just a cool looking logo. It looks like an energy drink, doesn't it? Doesn't make you. I mean, looking at that, you don't think there's an IPA in that can, not with this colorful design and kooky logo. It's apparently well regarded. We shall see. So getting right to it. Yeah. And of course the IPA goblet. I'm not going to keep repeating myself here, but all my IPAs go in this glass just because I like it. No other real reason other than I like IPAs and I like that goblet, so I use it for IPAs. And it fits 16 ounces quite nicely, wouldn't you say? Alright. Oh yeah, 8.2% alcohol by volume, 99 IBUs. Or, what's it, the International Bittering Units? Oh, the sun's finally starting to come through now. Now I got dots on my wall. We'll live. Alright, to the beer. Yeah, it said, did it say copper or amber? It said, crimson. It said crimson hued ale. Okay, I wouldn't call this thing crimson, but it is kind of like almost like a rust color, like a light rust. Real deep, dark orange amber kind of thing. Yeah, more rust than crimson, but still, yeah, it's dark, it's rich. You can tell this is a malty one. The head's nice and frothy though. I mean, it looks good. Take a look at that there. It looks a whole lot darker on camera, but yeah, man, it's still a rich, dark, rusty orange amber kind of thing. Light citrusy, grapefruity, citrusy, piney hotness. Yeah, grapefruit and pine, definitely. And just a touch herbally. Like fresh flowers kind of thing, Smells really good. It smells really good. So enough waiting, enough talking, enough sniffing. Let's get to drinking. Salud. Oh, that is tasty. You know, the Pliny yesterday was a bigger beer. It was 8%, and there was more subtleties, complexities, but subtleties in the flavor. This is just upfront, grassy, piney, citrusy, grapefruity hops over a solid, almost medium body. You do get sweetness, you do get some of the malts. Touch of toffee, perhaps, but I mean, it's just a good IPA. This is a sweeter IPA though. You can tell by the color and the fact that they stress their Scottish malts. And yeah, toffee, Scottish malt, maybe just a touch peaty, maybe. But yeah, this is a beer that's definitely, man, this light coming into the window screwing me up here. Anyways, you can tell this is a beer that's gonna get maltier, sweeter as it warms up. But this is still just a really, really good beer. Man, technical difficulties. The sun is screwing with me, dude. Because I got this stuff here. It's like really messing with me. Anyways, it's nature. You can't argue with nature. And I don't have any lighting in this room, so hey. All right, back to the beer. Long story short, man, this is good. This, even though I don't personally prefer the maltier IPAs, this flavor combination, I mean, it's well balanced. Like, the hops are strong, and there's resin, and there's grapefruit, and there's bitterness, but they're not super overpowering. They don't overpower that strong malt body. It's just good to go, man. This is just a well-made beer, made with the intent of being a little more on the malty side. So it's gonna be a little heavier if you plan on drinking, you know, more than a few. But at the same time, it won't do you too much damage. It's only 6.2%, so that's always good. So you can consider this a session beer. And before the sun keeps pissing me off, let me just get out of here because there's not much else to say. Nick, thank you for the beer. This is my first impression of Surly, and Surly's doing a damn good job with this one. This is a glass full. Not overflowingly full, but a solid glass full. This is a good damn beer. And the fact that it's in a can, and the fact that it's a 16-ounce can, are very big pluses. It's a shame Surly's not available in Florida. But oh well. With that, I ride out and I finish my my brew. Take care, guys. Stay tuned. Remember Hoggie's Beer on Facebook and Twitter, and stay tuned. We got the Green Flash West Coast IPA coming up next. All right?